This is Granger Huntress and the U.S. Open pre-qualifying Texas Sectional Championships June 21st, and got some great first round matches going on the courts right now on the men's side. Right now, here's my interview with former Major League player Todd Walker, a former All-American at LSU, 8th pick in the 1994 Major League Baseball draft. He's now playing some tennis and played this morning.
You have to win this whole thing, and then the draw 16 in the nation. You have to win that just to get in a qualifier. I mean, you know, it's a pipe dream, but so it's just fun to play kids like that for me. You know,
yeah.
Whatever the score is, just to get the experience. You know.
So you've been playing a lot. Did you always play tennis, or?
I played growing up, but I quit for 20 years. I was playing baseball, but the last 3 years I've played a lot of tennis,
yeah.
But you know, I had to start from ground zero, so
yeah.
I'm about 3 years into it right now.
Yeah. So what do you do? What do you do now with your time?
Well, I have 3 kids, and we're about to have number 4. So
oh, wow.
Raising kids, and you know, playing, you know, 3 or 4 times a week tennis, and you know, once a week Friday afternoons play a little golf. Living the dream, really, man. Just getting to come out here on a Monday morning and play tennis. It's great.
Yeah. So what prompted you to play in this pre-qualifying?
Well, I have a friend of mine up in New York that had told me about it. Otherwise, I'd have never known it even existed. And so, you know, again, we flew out of Dallas on Friday to go to Omaha for the opening of the College World Series, and so we flew back in last night. So it worked out that I would be here. So it was great. Yeah.
Well, you know, playing. Where do you put your game? I mean, are you planning on playing any other tournaments, or do you?
Had you asked me that before I just played that kid, I would have said I was doing okay. But he whipped me pretty good, so I got a long way to go. But again, it's not about. I'm not trying to become the best tennis player in the world. I just enjoy playing.
Yeah.
And again, whatever the score is, even back home, we just love running around, and this is really all the exercise I get anymore. So it's great to get up and chase the ball around.
Do you miss? Does this kind of make up for the competition that you?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah. That's exactly it. And I'm a big competitor, you know. So if I were to not do anything, I'd have a big void in my life. So yes, tennis is great for a lot of reasons. I play at the top level in baseball, yeah. But in tennis, I'm at the bottom of the barrel, and so you're always playing better players, and so that's great because you always have something to try to look forward to and try to work toward. Baseball, you were just I was at the point where I was just maintaining and just playing my game. But in tennis, there's always stuff I can learn and improve on.
What about, so you said you were in Omaha for the College World Series, your 93 team, was there a bunch up there, or were you in, what was you part of
No,
up there?
what they did was, they're closing the stadium that they played in for 50 years in Omaha in Rosenblatt Stadium, and they're moving downtown, so this is the last year of the old stadium, and so they picked a Legends team over the 50 years, the best players that have gone through there, and I was fortunate enough to be a part of that, so they had a ceremony Friday night.
You were the 93 most outstanding player, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and pretty fantastic team.
Well, we had a great team. I mean, all these stuff that has to deal with the College World Series, as far as I'm concerned, I was just fortunate to be a part of a team that has some great players on it, and you couldn't help but succeed if you were put in the middle of that lineup, and we won the whole thing in 1993, so that shows you how good we were.
Yeah, pretty powerful lineup. And,
yeah, we had a great team.
But so, and then you played 10, 12 seasons in the majors?
I played 10 in the big leagues.
Yeah.
Over a span of about 12 years.
Yeah. What are your fondest memories of competitively that you kind of bring to tennis?
I don't know. Again, if you'd asked me that before I just played, I would have told you. I felt like I had a mental edge over most of the tennis players that I play against, but this kid right here, really good player, and I guess the thinking that goes into tennis didn't factor in this match, but for me anyway. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I bring anything. I just enjoy playing, and I think you hit the nail on the head. I've got to do something, now that I'm retired, and tennis keeps the time level down because you can play golf, but that's a 5-hour deal. I can play in an hour and a half and be done and get home to the kids and keep the wife happy. So that's why I've kind of drawn to tennis.
Hey, well, thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, no problem.